Yo, what's up guys, I'm Nice Lady here, and today we're just doing a quick refresher course of the events of Fortnite Season 5 before it ends. Now, firstly, and most noticeably, Moisty Myers, and I think it was called Anarchy Acres. Can't remember. They both disappeared to make way for Paradise Palms and Lazy Links, along with the Viking Village appearing. And I think that's the places that appeared. And okay, this season also added the golf carts, which were extremely fun to screw around with. Fortnite's birthday thing also happened when during season 5, where you had to get all the cakes. Well, you had to dance in front of the cakes and do a couple other things. The Rift-to-Goes were added along with the SMG heavy sniper, and I think the heavy shotgun was added in season 2. So those are the guns and places that were added, I think. Well, I probably missed a couple guns, like, well, Port Fortress isn't really a gun, but okay. So, they also added, oh wait, I think I mentioned the ATVs. The Rift, everybody would always mess around and drive shopping carts into the Rift. Drive shopping carts into the rifts. And let's talk about the big event of season 5. Now, when me and my friends started playing Fortnite one day, the rift in the sky was acting up and shooting lightning down upon the world of Fortnite. Me and Draconis didn't think much of it until it shot a big, huge lightning bolt while we were playing with Annex, one of my real-life friends. And we didn't even think of visiting the area that the lightning was striking for a couple minutes. But then I pointed out, hey, after that huge lightning strike, maybe we should go check out where it was striking and see if anything happened. They weren't very interested in it, so I went on my own, and what appeared when I went there? The cube. The infamous cube. At first, Drac had us calling it the Allspark, but me and Annex later started calling it the Tesseract. We decided to experiment with the Tesseract a little bit. And when I touched it, I got flung off and died. I shot it, I got struck by lightning, and when I jumped on top of it, it threw me into the air. Just like everybody who ends up bouncing on it, or did end up bouncing on it, because it started moving, and everybody near the cube during the movement was either flung off and died, or crushed, or maybe it just even stopped. Maybe they were even fine. Then it started moving towards Fatal Fields. And me and my friends were like, okay, cool, it's going to Fatal. Something to look forward to at Fatal. But then, the strangest thing happened. The bottom of the cube lit up, and a big purple globe surrounded it. When I went to screw with the globe, the first time I screwed with the globe, Jalen and I think it was Drac weren't even around. And what did this dome end up doing? It was a anti-gravity field. It went on to do this near Greasy Grove, over to Salty Springs, then to Retail Row, then all the way up to Wailing Woods and Lazy Links, went past Pleasant Park, went through Tilted Towers, destroying one of the new buildings, and it ended at Loot Lake. Now, let's go to Loot Lake before I refresh us on what happened at Loot Lake. But let's talk about the pictures and the challenges on our way there. So the pictures and the challenges are the Bright Bomber, Drift, and a couple other skins on a road trip across Fortnite Island, starting at the infamous Durburger near Pleasant Park, going to Lazy Links, then I believe they went to Paradise Palms, visited the dinosaurs in the desert, went to Risky Reels, went to the motel where they met the enforcers, and last they met the cube. And when the cube made it to Loot Lake, it melted itself into Loot Lake, creating what I call Leaping Lake and Michael calls Lean Lake. Some people also call it Thanos Lake for some strange reason, but they can do that. Now everybody clearly knew that this was an upgrade for Loot Lake, as one of the biggest issues with it was crossing it, because you could never cross it without getting sniped. Almost never cross it. There have been some few times where people have crossed it. Recently, something I found that really never went anywhere. It never really went anywhere, but it started the Leaping Lake. The water started to infect the river, but it never continued to infect the river, so that really went nowhere. And nor did it infect the waterfall. And now everybody thinks a volcano is going to erupt from Loot Lake, turning it into Lava Lake. And as far as this story goes, we still don't know how the Ragnarok skin fits into it. But think about it. Volcano. Ragnarok is a Norse event where Asgard gets destroyed. If a volcano does erupt and destroy that area, then I think we know how the Ragnarok fits into all of this. Because Ragnarok is an event of destruction. What does Volcano do? Destroy things. Even though most people have probably already figured that out. I hope you all enjoyed this refresher of Season 5's events. Please leave a like and subscribe. I will probably do this for Season 6 when it's coming to a close. And I will see you all later. Peace. Hoping I could destroy it in the air for the video.